Hi, it's Leslie, and we're talking about Welcome to Plathville.
Or should I wear this too?
We're just ready to be married.
Oh my God, me friggin' too. Chop chop. Let's just get this over with. There's just so much buildup. Please walk down the aisle, rather run, and just get on with it already. And of course, no surprise here. Veronica's on the bubble about coming, because I guess she tried to play Micah, like saying, "Well, I'm not going to go," and Micah was supposed to say, "Well, then I won't go too." But he didn't do that. So now she's kind of stuck. Does she let him go on his own? No. So now she's stuck going. That's how I think that went down. Yeah. But let the record show, Ethan and Isaac do not like ZAC. Yes.
Having Ethan around is actually really nice. I believe he's accepted that I'm going to be a part of the family, and it's cool to see that change and just that change of heart. Let's go.
You told her you didn't like him. Do you like him a bit more now?
No.
Even Kim. I'm thinking nobody likes this guy except for Barry. He just wants everyone to like him. So it wouldn't matter who she was marrying. If that guy can like him, he'll like him. Like, he just wants everyone to like him. Yeah. He can't take any more bad press on the TV, I'm thinking.
When I found out Lydia and ZAC were going to get married, I had hesitations because I just felt like it was too quick. And then at some point I started to see some red flags, and then I started to see more red flags. I'm more concerned about the marriage happening now than I was when they first got engaged, just because I've had more time to see more red flags.
Yeah, the more they get to know him, the more they don't like him. That's not good. That's not good. They have an issue with things because I guess he's like kind of choosing his own interests over Lydia's, and hers should come first in some senses, you know? So they're not liking him for that either.
The things I've seen in ZAC, I've seen a lack of initiative, helping out with chores, stuff like that does not happen. I've seen a usurping of Lydia's desires, where Lydia wants something for the wedding and he just shoots it down because he has another plan in mind. She wanted hunter green for wedding colors. ZAC said, "Oh no, it has to be blue because I have a blue suit that I wore to another wedding and I really pop in that blue suit."
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking I don't like him. He's just so unappealing. I mean, it's hard to even have an opinion whether he's good or bad for her, but he's just so unappealing to me. But anyway.
But we are scared that she's making a rushed decision. Lydia just wants to be married. She's always just wanted to be married.
I do think there's a lot of that. Lydia definitely wants to get married, especially if you're not kissing or doing anything else. You're kind of like, well, what am I waiting for? You got to get married then. I mean, that's the problem with that, is that it forces you to do that maybe before you're ready. Not good. Great in theory, not good in execution, if you know what I mean. But yeah. And no shock here. Ron is going to the wedding. Yeah, I mean, she just wants the drama. I think she's like, I'm on my way out. Let me go out with a bang. Let me milk this for all it's worth. I'll get a little airtime as long as I can be dramatic and everything. So she's going to the wedding, of course. Yeah, lovely. And Isaac has now joined Ethan with his hate of ZAC. That I guess because ZAC is now staying at the family house and everything on the farm, and ZAC is not doing anything. And I'm starting to wonder, is he just like trying to get a free ride here? Yeah, it's starting to look like that, because certainly there's enough to do with all those kids and all the things, and ZAC is not doing it, and maybe he's wedding planning and doing all the things, but no, doesn't sound like it.
ZAC moved into my house with me and my dad a few weeks ago, and I was kind of hoping I would get to see how he is around the house. Never helped cook, never helped clean. Seems like you at least contribute a little bit, but he would just sit up in his room all day that is completely trash, and come downstairs, eat when somebody made something and it was ready, and then he would just go lay down on the couch on his phone and not offer to help clean up. And it just seems disrespectful, just really pissing me off.
Anyway, it's the day before, and Veronica's there, but she has a agreement with Micah from the therapist that they're not to leave each other. And right away, Micah bolted and started trying to talk to Isaac, who's totally getting pissed. You could see it all ramping up. Everybody's getting really irritated about this upcoming wedding, the beautiful nuptials, if you will.
I can't take like much more. I'm just gonna lose it.
Oh, good God.
I just don't want Lydia to be taken advantage of. I don't want Lydia to get hurt. too many red flags that I see to be okay with it.
Like, who knows what life she could be missing out on with someone that maybe is her soulmate.
Mm-hmm. But then we get the answer to what the world has wanted to know. Okay, I've wanted to know. We finally get the answer. Who'd have thought she'd just drop it so casually? But I was here for it. I guess there was Micah, and he was looking for Annika, and she's standing right there by the car.
You know where Veronica is?
What the I'm 6'1". I'm standing right here in green.
6'1". Damn, that's tall. That's tall. Okay, so she wasn't 6'4". That's tall. That's tall. And of course she's pissed because she was left alone. Yeah, she's pissed. She's always pissed.
My whole family feels uncomfortable. Nobody is really happy other than my dad.
The dad is just like, wants everyone to love him. He does not care at what expense. No. But the plan is, let this little shindig go through, the rehearsal and all the things, and then they're going to get Lydia alone and talk to her and tell her again all their issues with this guy she's marrying. I mean, like, that's going to go anywhere? No. But at least they get to vent and say their piece, and, you know, in a few years, if it all goes south, you know, they'll get bragging rights that, you know, I told you about this. Barry is just so friggin' fake and annoying. I never liked him. I thought he was weird. He's just as weird. He's just, something about him skeeves me. But anyway, you can see the tension and the anger building. Isaac and Ethan starting to lose it. And here's Ethan.
Son of a bitch. I don't know that I can do this.
Aw, the hissy fit starts. That's cute.
Alrighty then, it is ramping up for the big shindig of a day. Anyway, I follow this nonsense every week, so if you want to follow along, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you next week. Bye.